Meowdy, everybody. Meowdy, meowdy. It's Thursday and time for some things we do on Thursdays. I just got a box today in the mail. Check it out. I got this after I announced the stream today in the mail from my friend Michael Proskin from the Chicago area. I don't know what's in there. I kind of have an idea of two things that are in there, but this is a big box. So we're going to get into that later. We have some devotional news. I'll get to that immediately after I play that intro to the little show. I have an intro to the show. I don't know why, but we have an intro to the show. We're going to play that. And so come hang out with us for a couple hours. We'll be real music nerds together and otherwise freaks in some way. We're going to wave the freak flag for Thursday Thangs today. And check it out. This is the intro to the show.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Well, I'm just a big fan of grotesquerie, you know.
Behold, the 5th generation of home computer entertainment.
Boing. Whoa! Yes!
Oh, meowdy, everyone. I'm going to take this monstrosity, this killer monstrosity koozie that I always use on the stream, sent to me by my friend Lee, who is in monstrosity. I'm going to take this. I'm going to open this, and then we'll get started here with Thursday. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for being here. I have to mention the first person to comment in the waiting room segment of our chat, our side chat, and it is, again, Steve. And he's been pretty good with being first lately. Now, usually, it's either my friend Peter Graves, who was second today, or my friend Jeff Young, who was third. Now, Jeff Young is usually the person who's very, very first in the side chat. But as Jeff says, it seems that Steve has become the man to beat. So, yeah, thanks, guys, for being here. Thanks for your dedication to trying to be first for whatever reason. Bill McKenzie, 3.1. That's close. David Trahan, otherwise known as Record Man, 1961. Buddy, how are you? Hey, David Trahan, are you into outer space records? Like, 1950s, 60s? Anything about outer space? Because I found kind of a cool outer space thing. 7-inch with posters and stuff. I don't know if you're into that kind of thing, but just tell me, yes, I'm into outer space records. Okay. Or no, I'm not into outer space records, but just don't say yes or no in the chat because I won't know what you're talking about. Douglas Gilbert is here. So hello, Michael and Tim. I will pass your greetings on to Tim. He can't be here today. He's having problems with his internet, so he won't be able to be here. I don't know what kind of crippled ass internet he has in Ohio, but I don't know if they're having storms up there. I'm not sure what's going on. Greg Argendeli. Greg Argendelli. Greg Argendelli, 2973. He has a great Devo reference there. Fries and the donuts. Put those things together, you got yourself an iconic Devo image. Meowdy, Colleen. How are you? Good to see you again. Sarah, what's happening? Good to see you with your Devo avatar there. Yeah, man. Steve was first. Groovy Lisa, how's it going? Thanks for checking in, as always. We'd like to see you here. Heck Far, what's happening again? Beautiful is here. Thanks for being here. JBL Classic, thanks for being here, buddy. So, yeah, I'm wearing a Raven shirt. Raven, a new wave of British heavy metal band from the UK, from the 80s. Great guys, two brothers in the band. Saw them recently here in Raleigh, so that's where I got this. If you know me, you know that I like to get rock and roll shirts, and that's about all I wear in my life. So I like to make mention of whatever shirt I'm wearing every stream. Marcus Heilborn. Meowdy, mutants. Meowdy. We love Meowdy. Yeah, so sad that Tim can't be with us because of technology. But he did text me from his phone. Do you have to have internet to text? Maybe not. Maybe he can chime in the side chat here maybe you can access the stream. I don't know. I don't know how phones and internet work. You got me. But big news is Devotional. Okay, Devotional is a gathering of Devo fans, devotees, beautiful mutants, spuds. That happens in Ohio every year for this is the 26th year it'll be. Last year was our 25th anniversary. We originally had that scheduled for September, but now we've had to move the dates to November due to some unforeseen and out of our control scheduling conflicts. So we have successfully moved it to November 6th and 7th. That's right, 6, 7. We've successfully moved it. We thought we were going to have to cancel it altogether when we were faced with this scheduling thing. So fortunately, we were able to reschedule it for early November. So I'm going to put a couple of things in the chat, a couple of links. One is the official Devotional Facebook page. It's not like an event page as much as it is just a page where we post news and people post pictures and all that stuff. So if you're on Facebook still, like my old ass is, then you can go over to the Devotional Facebook page and join up there. And be sure you answer the 2 questions that are required to join the group. And then I will approve that at some point after the stream. And then here is the Devotional news page, which is on my Devo Obsesso website, devo-obsesso.com. It's a Devo fan site, archival site that I've run for years, and that's where we always post the latest devotional news. So those 2 pages there will set you straight on the new dates. We're sorry if anybody's plans were negatively affected by that change, but we had no choice. And I'm glad we didn't have to cancel it because I was 99% sure that we were going to have to cancel it, but we're not. And as far as the bands are concerned, we do have 2 of the bands that we were hoping to play. They've already confirmed that they can do it in November 6th and 7th. And that is our friends Butter Knives and Zuno Tuna's band. They can do it. And also our friends Pal from Ohio, from the Akron/Cleveland area. Pal played there last year. They were very popular with the kids. And so they're willing to do it again, and they can move to November. We're trying to confirm some other things, you know. It's going to take me a minute. Me and Nick Chisillo, who runs the event with me, it's going to take us some time to get things all worked out, but we've got the date solidified, and we will, I believe, tickets and T-shirts and all that stuff will be on sale when I get back home from tour by the first week of July. That is when we'll put all the tickets and stuff up, and we'll have more things finalized. So that is the news with Devotional, and I may go over that again later. For you all. But yeah, happy that we didn't have to cancel it. Okay, well, Sarah's hoping to go this year. That's really cool. Get on out there before the holidays happen. There's Reg with a nice kind of kitty face of some kind there. Or maybe it's I don't know what that is. I'm going to say it's a cat. I'm going to say it's a cat, Reg. Hope you don't mind. I'm going to call that a cat. Cheers to the cat. So, November 6th, 7th, Devotional, Cleveland, Ohio, at the Beachland Ballroom. Great venue. Remember that, kids. Remember that information. Now, we're going to do a segment that we like to do every show and dig this intro, and then I'll give you further instructions. Here we go. This segment is called Positives, and that's where I ask you guys to post something positive in the side chat that's happened to you in the last week. You want to start with the word positive in your side chat posts so that I know what you're referring to, but just the word positive, then a brief description of something forward-moving, something positive, something happy, something good that has happened in your life in the last week. My good thing, and it typically is this lately, this kind of positive is I posted more videos on my YouTube site, and since I've been touring a lot over the last 2 or 3 years, I have not been able to post as much video content, so I'm really working hard to get a lot of that stuff posted, and I'm kind of working to have some stuff in the can, as they say, so that while I'm on tour, I can post things as well, pre-made things. What I've been posting lately, I've got 3 videos, new videos that I posted, I think, since last week. One of them is Dickie's unboxing of their Killer Clowns EP reissue that just came out this year on Puke and Vomit Records. Has some cool little tidbits, little extra bits and things that come with the deluxe versions of the pressings. So you check that out when you can. Also, I've been posting videos showcasing my huge pinback button collection. Now, pinback buttons are kind of these things that, you wear in your jacket and different sizes, and they have pins on the back, and usually there's bands or something on them, right? So anyway, I've got a lot of these things, and they're mostly all displayed in these glass cases, these little display boxes, basically. And I've been shooting videos just going through different genres. I think the videos I've posted so far are my 1980s new wave synth pop, kind of that era of music. So I've got those up there, and I'm going to have at least, I'm going to guess, between 8 and 10 parts to this. Like I said, I've posted 2 parts to the pinback button collection showcase. So that'll be happening over the next few weeks or so. Also, coming up soon, I've got a video about my Little Richard Miller collection. Little Richard Miller is a gospel singer that I collect for various reasons, and you'll see why. But I'll be posting that at some point in the next week or 2 or whatever. I'm getting some positives here. This is good. Okay, this is positive. Reg is free on the dates of the Devo stuff. I mean the devotional stuff. So hey, maybe Reg can play Devo. We'll have to see about that. Positive, says Corporal Cornelius. I woke up this morning, had 2 cups of coffee, looked in the mirror, and I was sexy. And I remained sexy throughout the day. Keep it up. Keep it up like a pup, Corporal. We're with you. Positive, the Symphony number 13 for 100 guitars show at Lincoln Center sold out. All right. Reg has been working on this show forever. Reg does a lot of guitar stuff, a lot of noisy guitar work. And she's put together this huge show that she did a kind of a crowdfunding thing for and everything. And she made this request online for people to support this event, and it happened, and now it's sold out, and that's really cool. It's going to happen. I wish I could be there for that. Good on you, Reg. Sarah says, positive, had my birthday a few days ago and got some great CDs. I want to hear about the CDs you got, Sarah. I want to hear. Beautiful says, positive, went to Sparks last night. Their first tour in New Zealand ever? Wow. I saw Sparks a few years ago here in Raleigh, North Carolina, at a very small venue called the Lincoln Theater. It's a really small little actual theater design, old theater kind of venue with seating that kind of goes up and balconies and stuff. It was so good. I was right in the front. In fact, if you look on my YouTube page, beautiful, you will see the footage I shot. And it's not the whole show, but it's a good bit of the show right from the front, small stage. Go check it out. I think you'll dig it. And then at some point, I think I had to go to the bathroom. I had to pee. So I had to leave the front. And so I stopped shooting video at that point because it just wasn't as good. Hey, this is a good one. Positive, I've found your channel. Well, Slarty Bartfast, I'm glad you found the channel. I'm glad to see you again. And I like your name. I think I've told you that before, but I like your name. Yeah, Reg Blur. Celebrate Reg for doing the thing, doing the thing. Purpose and connectivity. Positive, if I don't be jamming, I'd be going to see Destroyer. Oh, at the fair. And yes, it gets noisy there. Bill McKenzie. I used to see this KISS band called Strutter. I think they may have been the very first KISS cover band ever. They started in the 90s. I've been seeing them for decades. Well, I've seen them twice. Once in the 90s and once maybe 4 years ago. It was great. I've never seen Destroyer. I'm always down to see a KISS cover band. I've never seen Mini Kiss, which I kind of want to see. Douglas Gilbert says, I enjoyed your segment on the Dickies Killer Clowns and the inside sleeve with your stuff. Yeah, it's a very interesting story, Douglas. I was lucky enough to be contacted by this label called Puke and Vomit years ago. They were doing this Killer Clowns reissue. The first batch of reissues they did was back in 2023. And they knew I worked for the band, and they said, hey, do you have anything from the Killer Clowns era, graphics-wise or whatever, that you can share with us for this release? And we'll put in the graphics. So I just went through everything. And I saw the Dickies back in 1988. It was the first time I'd ever seen them. And I had the shirt, the tour shirt. I had a sticker. I had the flyers. I had some adverts from magazines for their Killer Clowns EP. I got all this stuff, and I just sent scans of it all, and they used everything. And the T-shirt graphic, you know, the actual T-shirt that I bought at the show was so old that the ink was all cracked, and it looks really kind of, you know, vintage. And they used it exactly like I scanned it and sent it to them. So it's really cool if you look inside the Killer Clowns reissue on Puke and Vomit Records. Even the ones in 2023 had it, and now the ones in 2026, the new reissues that have come out, have it as well. So let's get back to the positives here. Sarah says, my friend made me 2 Devo CDs and a KMF DM playlist. I'm not familiar with Kill Motherfucking Depeche Mode that much. I don't think I ever got into their music as much as I did other kind of industrial style bands, but certainly know who they are. Okay, cool. I've got this cool 7-inch, David, and it comes with these big outer space posters, and I mean, it's kind of rare. I'll let you see it and whatever. I'll get in touch with you. Colleen loves KMFDM. Positive, says Slarty. Devo forever. Well, we hope Devo lasts forever. We hope. Oh, I will check it out. I was at the front. Oh, okay. Well, you were there. Oh, no, last night. Okay. You were at the front last night. Oh, okay. Well, I thought for a second you were saying you were at the Raleigh show in the front. Ha! I didn't see it. Well, yeah, go check it out. It's pretty good footage. Yes, I heard that name back then. Oh, shit. Now, here, Bill, here's what happens. I'm talking to you about something that I've... Oh, yeah, okay. You're talking about Strutter. Yeah, they're good. I thought the Gene Simmons dude looked and acted exactly like Gene Simmons. Sarah says, I've always wanted that Dickies album. Oh, well, go to Puke and Vomit Records. Puke, the letter N, Vomit Records. Just search that. You'll find their site. And I believe it's on sale now. It's available. It's all good. Yes, Aerospace Records. Yeah. I'll hip you to that tomorrow or over the weekend or something when I remember. If you want to send me a reminder email, David, feel free. And I'll take pictures of it and everything. So I wanted to tell you, sometime tonight, maybe starting in about 45 minutes, there may be some thunderstorms going over my house. And I have skylights, so we'll hear it. And I'm just hoping the power doesn't go out or anything. I don't think it's going to be that rough, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Nice. We'll definitely look it up. Yeah, oh, cool, Sarah. Yeah, so anyway, so speaking of pinback buttons, and I'll show you some again. This one just happens to be from PTL, the Praise the Lord network from the Carolinas. I kind of grew up following them. And here's another one of a Mickey Mouse pooping on a toilet. I don't think you can see that, but in any case. Did anybody else wear these? Anybody in my age group or around there wear those in the 80s a lot? I mean, I had a jacket in the 80s. It was a jean jacket, a dark blue jean jacket, Levi's, and it had pins. I was such a pin geek. I was such a button nerd. I had pins completely filling each side of my jacket on the front. The 2 front panels were completely covered. It was heavy as fuck. And then, of course, I dwindled it down to just a few because it didn't make sense to wear all those goddamn pins, and it was heavy, and they fell off all the time. So I started just wearing a few, but I've always worn pinbacks all my life, ever since I can remember, usually on my pocket of cargo pants or whatever, or on my jacket, or on my purse, or on bags, or whatever. I've always got pinback buttons on something. So I'm just interested if anybody else really got into them like I did, because I would love to see your pinback collection. If enough people have cool pinback collections, maybe we can do a stream on one Thursday where people come up on the screen and they show off their buttons, man, because I'm pretty into that stuff. And I have a pretty fab collection of lots of vintage stuff and stuff that I get along the way on tour. So definitely go check out those videos if you can. Oh, yeah, Reg says my battle vest was covered in pins in high school. Yeah, I never had the battle vest. I never had that. I never put a lot of patches on my stuff, mostly. I had this one punk rock military jacket that I covered in patches, and I sewed all kinds of stuff too, like all kinds of junk was hanging from it. But I never wasn't the battle vest person, but I like seeing them. And one of my favorite things about going to metal shows and punk shows is seeing people with battle vests and just going up to them. I'm like, can I just look at your whole vest? And I just go and look at all of the stuff and I comment on things. And I think that's what they're for. I think that's what they're for. They're little things that you can wear to attract the right people. Like if somebody recognizes a button that's, maybe a deep cut or something, it's pretty cool to meet people that way. Oh yeah, Jeff Young, he had a jean jacket. Yep. B, hey, yes, we are. We just we're in the process, so be sure to hit us with your positive, B. And welcome, by the way. Cheers. And Tim's not here. Sorry, his internet is not working today. Last week he wasn't here because he was not feeling well, so he's not having a good luck with the stream here. Michael, do you have any Oktoberfest pins? No, I don't really collect pins like that, like, non-music related event pins, or I guess Oktoberfest is kind of a beer fest, right? I usually collect strictly music stuff or weird art stuff, or like I showed you the weird religious thing, the PTL thing, not really a beer thing. I'm assuming that Oktoberfest is a beer thing or food thing. Yeah, I don't really collect that kind of stuff. Or sports pins. I don't collect sports pins. Or political pins. Not really anything like that. B says, positive, I began assembling pieces for a live performance rig. 2 keyboards, a set list. And now I got to bang out the backing video. Do it to it, B. Time's a wasting. Slarty says, question, I'm a 57-year-old with single, no kids. I can feel you. I can relate. What are your plans for all your great things when you're gone? Oh, well. I've been trying to work that out for years. Totally honestly, I'm 59. I'll be 59 later this year, and I'm single with no kids. I want to set up a trust so that I can give power to a couple of my friends who I've known for decades, who know me very well, who live a mile from me or whatever. I want to give them power to decide what happens with things. If I don't have everything written out to my specifications, they would at least know what I want, because I've talked to them a lot about it. But it cost about $3,000 to get a simple trust set up for somebody like me, who's it's not really a huge trust fund. Like, it's more of a trust where you trust somebody to do with your house and with your things and to do the right thing. So it's not stuck in what's called probate. And I don't know a whole lot about this stuff, but I do know that to get a lawyer and to set up something like that for the little amount of money that I have in my accounts, it's not really based on how much money you have, but it's based on just lawyers' time, and lawyers are expensive. So it's going to cost about $3,000 for me to set up a trust. So I can't do that yet. I don't have an expendable $3,000 to invest in that because taxes are coming up. Property taxes are coming up July, August, and that always hits me really hard. Like probably be $5,000 or $6,000 this year. So I got to save up for that, make sure I can cover that, and I can't do the trust. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to set up a trust. I kind of investigated the idea of wills and all that stuff, but setting up a simple trust seems to make the most sense from people I've talked with. So there's your answer, Slarty. Duty now, Michael. It's me, Michael Proskin. Got a new iPhone. Negative. My settings need to be updated. Well, that's what happens when you get new phones. That's why I never get a new phone until I actually am forced to. I never choose to get a new phone. It's like the phone dies and then I have to go get a new phone. I hate getting new phones. But yeah, Michael, we're going to open the package. I got it today, this afternoon. So we're going to open that in a little bit. Jeff Young says, the problem is also that they're just as old as you are. Well, but probably healthier than me, or maybe you're right. But then, I guess I could talk to some of these teenagers that watch us, right? Maybe I could put them in charge of stuff. But I think that you can, I don't know how many people you could have on this trust list, but I'm sure that you could put, a few people. So maybe I'll make the age ranges differ a little bit, right? Because you're right. The guys that I would put on there are my age. They're going to die soon too. Thomas Doyle, 1969. I assume that's the year you were born, maybe. Hello, greetings from Chicago. My friend Michael Catered Productions, is also from Chicago. Chicago area. Cats and other people's kids. Oh, not other people. Oh, I'm not into. I used the same phone from 2018 through last December. Yeah, that's how I do it too. I think the phone I had before this one, I had like 7 years or something. B says, I'm young, somewhat legal savvy, but also not very healthy. Yeah. Well, I think we're all going to be here for the end anyway, so that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping we all everything just ends all at once for all of us, and then we don't have to worry about that kind of shit. Year I was born. Okay, right on. I'm 6'7". I was born in 6'7". So there we are, old people. Now, I wish I had some thrift scores to show you guys, but I haven't been thrifting a lot. I've been really working on getting a lot of stuff on eBay because I sell stuff on eBay. Music stuff. I sell physical media music on eBay, like records, tapes, CDs, and that thing. I've done it for many years. And so I'm really focusing on that because when I go on tour June 1st, and I'll be gone for basically a month, I don't get to list on eBay during that time. I don't get to run my store. So I'm throwing everything I can up on eBay these last couple of weeks. And for the next 10 days, I'll be doing that just to try to get a lot of stuff up there. So, and by the way, if you are interested in physical media music and you buy stuff on eBay from time to time, why not check out my store? I'll put the link here. It's called Obsesso Collectibles. And it's on eBay. And I've been doing it for 20 plus years. I believe I joined eBay in 1996 or 7 or something like that. So check it out if you're so inclined. Daniel Hensley's here. Hey, Michael Pilmer, it's been a while since I've been able to catch your live stream. I'm usually busking. That's right. This is my busking friend, Daniel. It's nice weather. It's raining in Asheville today. Yeah, I was just telling people we're looking at maybe a thunderstorm coming up here in the next 30 minutes or so, but we'll see what happens. My neighborhood has a good like a force field or something around it so that storms often go right around my specific neighborhood. I think it's because we're kind of in a little dip and there's a couple of creeks or something around here that maybe adjust the weather. I don't know, but storms tend to miss us. You should start a Devo Museum depository. Well, if only there was the money for that, that would cost some money and planning. And, it's one of those things that, yeah, it'd be great, but I certainly can't fund that. I can barely keep all this stuff safe from weather and the elements, but I do, and I have kept it. The Devo Depository, is that where Kennedy experienced an acute case of exploding head syndrome? Oh, now I was in a band called Thor and the Ass Boys, and we did a song called Exploding Head. It wasn't about Kennedy, but that reminded me of that. Oh, you're coming in right now. Cool. I mean, I like a good storm. I've got skylights in this big main room in my house, and I really love hearing storms. I really love it. Slotty says yes. Slotty says yes. I'm a believer in the theories. Head just did it well. You believe what you want to believe. Now you don't have. I'm not, I don't know a lot about Tom Petty's music, but I think I like Tom Petty as a guy. I think I would like to hang out with him. Never got a chance, unfortunately. What are we going to do? Oh, yeah. So I want to tell you a funny thing. So when Devo goes on tour, we have these backstage signs that are like laminated paper, and you put the signs up everywhere to direct the band and the crew to where the catering is, where the dressing room is, where the bathrooms are, whatever. You have signs directing people places backstage typically. And, a lot of bands carry their own signs so that the band and the crew recognizes them. They know what to look for, the band logo or whatever, and they know where to go. So I've been designing those signs for Devo's backstage area for years. And our tour manager is also the tour manager for Carcass, the heavy metal band Carcass, which is my favorite metal band. And anyway, so I had this connection with Carcass now for the last 10, 11, 12 years or whatever it's been. And they asked me to do their backstage signs. John, their tour manager, asked me to do it. So I gladly jumped on that job to design them some backstage signs. And I usually like to make the signs a little entertaining, a little funny maybe for the band. Like Devo's latest backstage signs. If you've ever been backstage at a Devo show lately on this tour, you'll know what I'm talking about. I do these kind of funny signs with different people wearing energy domes. Every different sign had a different personality wearing an energy dome. Mostly Devo related or stuff like that. So anyway, I did some fun signs for Carcass. And let me just say that, Carcass has a lot of logos, but one of my favorite logos of theirs is this one. It's from their Heartwork album that came out in, I think, 89 or 90 or something like that. Heartwork. And you can see it's big outlined, bold letters, right? But inside the letters, there's all these like death metal images of bodies and gore and muscle tissue and veins. And, you know, that was Carcass's aesthetic, was the death metal medical kind of drawings and medical photos. So with that in mind, I designed these signs, and I just have one of them here as a sample. I designed these signs that have the Carcass logo, and they have some kind of medical image, and then it says down here, like this is the dressing rooms one. There's a catering one. There's the tour buses one. There's, you know, a few of them, but all of them have a different medical image and then the Carcass logo. So, but inside the Carcass logo, instead of putting gory medical stuff like they usually use, I put really cute stuff. Okay, so look at the detail of this one. See what I put in there? Can anybody tell me what that is in there? I'm not sure if it's focusing. Somebody tell me in the chat if you can see what's in there. A little pattern of sorts. Then we'll continue on with the story. Oh, okay, Reg saw the Ghoulardi Devo sign. Okay, yeah, Ghoulardi is a character from Devo's Past in Ohio, so that's where that comes from. So let's see if can anybody see what's in the Carcass logo? Kitties. Okay, good. Yeah, kitties. Yeah, so I put kitties in one of them. I put hearts in another Carcass logo from one of their signs. I put cat paws, like paw prints, in one. I put all kinds of silly shit. I think I put shopping carts, a bunch of shopping carts in one of them. But I just filled the Carcass logo with different shit. And they noticed it and they liked it. So victory. Victory. But yeah, Carcass, my favorite band. You should go see them. They're on tour right now. They're always touring. Yeah. Oh, on the catering one, inside the Carcass logo, I put spaghetti and meatballs images. Bunch of spaghetti and meatballs. And it looks almost like a medical image. Please tell me the only sign that has gore in the letters is the catering one. No, it has spaghetti and meatballs. But it looks like gore. Beautiful, says an acquaintance. Has made his collection into a museum. I think it's a trust. Oh, okay. It includes musical artifacts, bones, mental assignments. Wow. How did he do that? He must have some money, though. Certainly. I mean, where do you get the money? You could set up a trust and have no money, like me. But I do have a house that's worth quite a bit, so I need to protect that from probate. But who knows, man? When I'm gone, am I really going to care? I don't know. I mean, I think, you know, Mark Mothersbaugh and I have talked about a Devo museum and, you know, setting up something like that. But, you know, I would take a lot of work and planning and money and everything. And DJ Trish, it's good to see you. Thanks for being here. Is Gaz here? Oh, hi, Gaz. I love a good storm too, Gaz. I was just telling people about my skylights up here. He looked at Jackie and was like, hey, what's this? Oh boy, who's Jackie? Sometimes I don't follow B's lines of conversation. But anyway, yeah, there's the Carcass signs. I wanted to tell you about that. When you guys, I have enough whiskey to just do maybe 1.5 shots. I don't have a lot, so I got to do the shots of liquor sparingly tonight for very important occasions. B, that's a great name for it. B. Oh, wait, here we go. We got some more positives here. I'm going to see Devo in Indianapolis. I'll see you there. That's the first show of the tour. That's the day after I fly into Indianapolis. And I'll see you there, Thomas. If you see me, get my attention and say hi, please. Wow. I'm thinking about selling my record collection, says Daniel. Would you be interested in coming up and looking? You got to remind me where you are, Daniel. I'd like to at first just send me pictures of it, of some of the stuff. This is a good term here. Wow. The Pilmer Palace Museum and Worship Center. That's what I need. Oh, Jackie Kennedy. Okay, yeah, we were just talking about. Okay, yeah, Jackie. Yeah. Sorry, I got Claypool Lennon CD. That's Les Claypool, I guess. I don't know much about. I met Les Claypool once, but I don't know much about his bands or. You know, I know he's like a bass player that goes all fucking nuts with it. Oh, and there's Martin, aka the Winston. I saw Raven in Detroit. They autographed my record, and I bought the merch table. Yeah. I got them to autograph a CD. Well, every time I see them, I get an autograph something. So a long time ago. Well, a couple of years ago, I got to autograph that record. And I love that. So every time I go, so I get something signed. I already got my albums of them signed. So I started bringing CD covers now. So I got one of those signed. But yeah, I always buy. They always get me in the shows. The last few times I've seen them for free, which is really nice of the guys because they're Devo fans, of course. And so we talk about that. But they always get me in, and I always promise them I will buy a shirt. I'll buy stuff. You know, I will not be a total freeloader. But yeah, Martin, good to see you, boy. Good to see you, buddy. Positive. I have a DJ gig next week. That's always positive, especially because your name is DJ Trish. And if you didn't have any DJ names or gigs, that would be a weird name to have. Devo would be would be the way, but tricky to set up and fun. Museum I mentioned is in the private house, part of it Airbnb. Oh, okay. I see. I wonder. See, I don't know. I think some neighborhoods you wouldn't be able to do that. Not that my neighborhood's like fancy or anything, but I don't know if you could make a business in some private homes. I think some things are, I don't know what you call it when areas of the city are different things. I'm not, the word that I'm looking for is not coming to me, but I know what you're talking about. Marcus says, my friends and I will be at the meet and greet at the Indianapolis show. Oh, of course. Yeah, Marcus, I'll be there. I work all the VIP meet and greets. Me and my friend Roxy Dot, and we usually have one of our interns on the tour help us take pictures. And so I'll be taking pictures with my selfie stick and my phone, but I'm taking backup photos just in case the photos that Roxy and our intern take don't work out or the person loses their phone or whatever, because they usually take pictures with the person's phone. Excuse me, like whoever comes to the VIP event will give their phone to Roxy or our intern, and they'll take pictures with the person's actual phone and give them the phone when they leave. Now, just in case the pictures came out blurry or they lost their phone or whatever, I take backups of stuff just to have, just in case. So I'll be there doing that. And of course we could work out a photo. That'd be great. I look forward to meeting you. Here's a question, Pilm. What's an artist band you haven't seen live, but would love to if you get the chance? Well, there's lots. I mean, geez. I mean, a lot of the bands that I would like to see live aren't around anymore. Like the Boswell Sisters, Cab Calloway, you know, I never got to see Def Leppard back in the day. I would have liked that. I got to see a lot of bands in my time. Big, you know, dream come true kind of seeing bands live. All my life since I was a teenager, I've been seeing bands. But I got to think about that. Let me think about that for a second. Yeah, DJ Trish. Back here in the cardboard boxes, those are all Devo 7-inches. That's Devo box 1, 2, and 3. Those are all my Devo 7-inch records. And they're full. So that's what's there. Let me think about this. You know, I would love to see. Damn, there's a lot of bands that's come to mind, but then I realized, oh yeah, I just saw them recently. Shit. Who's like touring right now who I haven't seen? Oh, well, I'd love to see Melanie Martinez. She's a pop artist. I tried to see her right when the pandemic started and the show got canceled, so I didn't get to see that. It should be easier for me to rattle off bands that I haven't seen that I want to see. But I'm trying to think of who's touring right now. I mean, I've seen lots of things. I'm going to keep thinking about that, B. I'm going to keep thinking about that. Oh, zoning. Yeah, zoning. Yeah, thank you, B. Zoning. That's what I was looking for. I got an idea of making Spudmen and having them use as half the shows. Do you think, Gaz, I think whatever you think is a good idea and whatever you are going to enjoy doing is the way to, is what to do. Because that's going to be the right thing to do. Yep. Grandpa. Roxy, a.k.a. Grandpa. Actually, the correct spelling of Roxy, Colleen, just so you know, is Roxxi. It's a very rock star spelling of the word. Roxy, D-O-T-T. Roxy Dot. I want to make it out to Tomahawk Melvins, but they aren't coming close. You know, Melvins. Okay, so that's one of the bands. I don't think I've actually seen a Melvins show, but I did see a Melvins rehearsal in a basement in Chile, of all places. Like a couple songs. Yeah, but I haven't seen them. My favorite Melvins album, though, I got to be honest, is King Buzzo's solo album that looks like the Gene Simmons solo album. I love that album. I love that. I don't own a whole lot of Melvins or anything, but I do own King Buzzo's solo album. Yeah, I was never much into Joy Division. I've seen a lot of the industrial bands I've always wanted to see. I mean, back in the day, I would have loved to seen Controlled Bleeding. I would have loved to seen Controlled Bleeding. I mean, I guess for nostalgia's sake, or for just because they're interesting, I would like to have seen Throbbing Gristle when they were around. But I did see Psychic TV in the 80s, so that's kind of like Throbbing Gristle, I guess. Coil, I would have liked to see, but all these bands are not around anymore. Those original Devo shows between 74 and 82 are a close contender for I would love to have been there. Oh, of course. Yeah, of course. There's all kinds of stuff like that, but I was just trying to think of bands that are around now that I could maybe go see, but I haven't. Speaking of recordings of Devo between 74 and 82, there's a 1975 show, live recording, coming out soon on our label called Futurismo Records from the UK, friends of ours. They're putting out Devo's Nitrous Nightmare, which is Devo live on Halloween, 1975. It's a really raw, hardcore recording of Devo, and the packaging is off the chain. So if you just search Nitrous Nightmare Devo, you'll see information about it. It should be coming very soon. DJ Tris, where's Tim? Tim, well, last week, Tim was not feeling, he was feeling under the weather. So he wasn't here. But this week, he got in touch with me around 5 p.m. East Coast time and said that his internet was flaky. So, right. Yeah, Halloween 75 in Cleveland. That's right. Devo's Nitrous Nightmare. The Orange Helmet days, that was like 79. They brought those into play, I think. Maybe 78. Yeah. I always, always connect those to the Duty Now for the Future era of the band. The second album, just because on a lot of the promo photos from back then, they have those orange helmets on. And those orange helmets are actually called Jaffa. I think it's pronounced Jaffa helmets. And I can't remember what country they were from, like Brazil or Holland or somewhere. They made these hockey, I think they're hockey helmets. And the Jaffa helmets are really not easy to find. So fans have tried to make them over the years or paint other helmets that are similar to look like them, but it's hard to find a real Jaffa helmet, I think. That show whips ass. Oh, yeah, the Devo thing. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty raw. I love it. A New Traditionalist show would be amazing to see. Yeah, I mean, I didn't see Devo live until 88. So I caught on really late as far as seeing them live. But I think I made up for it. I think I've seen Devo 500 times or something now. Swedish or Nordic, something like that. Yeah, somewhere around Jaffa helmet. Yeah, for sure. Hey, you know what I want to do for real? I want to open this. I'm dying to see what's in this box. Now, my friend Michael, who I've known for many, many years as a Devo fan and as a caterer, and he's been to devotionals, he's been to Devo shows all over the fucking place. I always see him in different towns and we hang out. Great guy. And every now and then he sends me really cool shit. And this has got to be no exception. And what he did tell me in the email, from what I remember, is that he found a couple of old Chicago area fanzines, like music-related magazines. And I kind of intentionally didn't read his email too much because I didn't want to spoil whatever the surprise is, what's in here. So I know there's a couple of fanzines, maybe some stuff he found at the thrift store. But again, I want to see what it is when I open it. So we'll get to that in a second. Let me get to some of these. Here we go. Michael, I got to see Cab Calloway. What? And he came out in a wheelchair doing Heidi Ho. What? Oh, 89. I was such a big Cab Calloway fan. I'm guessing this was probably, when did he pass away? Do you know when Cab Calloway passed away? Right around the time he was getting ready to pass away. I think within a year of him passing away, I think this was before the internet or right when the internet was just kind of starting for me. Somehow I got a phone number for his son or something. I got his phone number somehow. So I called and his son answered. And I said, is this the home of Cab Calloway? I'm a big fan. He was like, yeah, I'm his son, but he's really sick right now and he can't talk. But he was going to, have Cab talk to me, but Cab was not in great shape. But I got to talk to his son and I was like, man, I just got to tell you, your dad did some great stuff that really touched my life and introduced me to a whole bunch of music I wouldn't have been introduced to otherwise. And so I'm a big fan of Cab Calloway. So he's one of the best. I love stuff from that era. when people talk to me about jazz, like, do you like jazz? That's the kind of jazz I always think of. I never think of the Miles Davis stuff and all that stuff. I think of Cab Calloway, Andrews Sisters, Boswell Sisters, like I guess they call it swing, or but there's a certain kind of swing, I guess, that I like. But Boswell Sisters and Cab Calloway, probably my favorites. I love Fats Waller. Radio City Music Hall is Jerry's favorite. I think I remember him saying that. Yep. Whole stage was on hydraulics, and the song. Oh, I don't know if the stage was on hydraulics. I know that they had those treadmills, which were chain driven. I don't think they were hydraulic, but yeah, there was a lot of stuff going on. Slarty says, what do you think about Rammstein as a show? The rather Ractal band. I don't know what I don't know what that is, that second part. But Rammstein I'm familiar with. But here's the thing. When I was growing up and I was in college, there was a band called, hold on. Oh, man, I can't believe I can't remember the fucking name. Somebody here knows the German band I'm thinking of that's a lot like an 80s version of Rammstein. Like, where is it? I know Jeff knows it. I always tell people this when they ask me about Rammstein. It's, shit. Somebody say the name of the German band I'm thinking about that was before Rammstein and kind of like less heavy metal than Rammstein, I guess. Jesus, somebody say it. I know somebody knows it. The German band. No, not Neubauten. That was industrial stuff. They did a whole Beatles, they covered a whole Beatles album in this very kind of like, German way, a very industrial German way without being overly industrial. God, what is it? I think it starts with an L, maybe. Leibach. It's fucking Leibach. I said it as soon as you posted it is when I said it. We did that exact. That's like pinky swear or like jinx time because we jinxed each other then. Yeah, Leibach. Okay, so Leibach. Okay, they're Yugoslavian. Okay. Well, they had this very German aesthetic to them, and they were very serious, but they were funny as fuck. And they covered a whole Beatles album. So I always think of them because they had kind of that Rammstein looking show. But I think Rammstein took it and made it a little more rock and roll, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know a lot about Rammstein's music, but it's a little more rock and a little more like Slipknotty or something. Not Slipknotty, but it's more about masks and stuff, I think. I don't know. But I have seen images of their show, which is fantastic looking. It's huge budget for that. I imagine how many trucks carry that tour around. I have no idea. That's one of the bands, actually, I wish I could have seen that I've never seen is Einstürzende Neubauten. So that's a good answer to your question, B. I would love to see them. Leibach, that's right. Slovenian. Okay, I knew there was something. German, Slovenian, whatever. Actually, my mom is Slovenian, Yugoslavian. I don't know if my mom was actually born in Yugoslavia and then moved immediately to the U.S. or as soon as her parents moved to the U.S. from Yugoslavia, she was born. Something like that. It was a close one. I don't think Raymond Scott ever performed after the big band stuff, but I would love to see him. Well, yeah, that would be a good conversation. The most impressive thing about Rammstein is the pyrotechnics. Yeah, well, yes, it's more of a big rock show kind of thing with them. But Leibach is still around doing stuff, and I've only seen little bits of it. I don't even think I own a Leibach album, but they did make me laugh, and they got my attention back in the day. So yeah, not too much familiar with Rammstein, but let's do this, you guys. Are you ready to do this? Maybe I'll take a half of a shot before I do this opening of the mail. This big box. We're going to see what's in there. Okay, so I'm going to do half a shot to take us into the mail unboxing, mystery mail portion of our show. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for being here on this Thursday. Good to hang out with you. No storm yet. We still have 10 minutes, supposedly, until a storm happens. It's getting windy out there. Oh, the trees are blowing. We'll see what happens. Smooth. All right, Michael Proskin. Wait, let me answer this real quick. Did you ever see the krautrock bands Jane or Birth Control? I don't even know about those bands. A Girl Shot. Well, it's because I only have like basically 1.5 shots of whiskey left in my house. So I'm trying to like make it last. So let's do this. Okay. Can y'all see that? Yeah, I think you can see that. All right. Let me get this shit out of the way so I can see what I'm doing. All right. Here we go. Michael Proskin, thanks in advance for whatever's in here. It's going to be great. Here we go. Oh, wait. I got to play the intro made by my friend Butter Knives, a.k.a. Talia. Check it out.
Mail.
It's mail time. Here we go. Here we go. All right, guys. Oh, yeah. Be very careful with the blade. And then, okay, first of all, there's this. I believe, I don't know if there might be something in here or if it's empty. Michael Proskin, if you're in the chat, is this something I should open or is this just empty? I'm not sure. Maybe there's something in there. Let's see what he says. Let's see what he says. Let's see what Michael says in the chat. Slarty and B are having a conversation. Michael Proskin, are you still here? Should I open this envelope? Pardon me, Michael. Michael. Maybe Michael is not going to be here when I open the box. Michael Proskin. Oh, here we go. Yes, open it. Oh, okay. All right. Let's see. The easiest, the most smart way to open this is probably this way. Let's see. Okay. Hold on. Use this little thing here. Hold on a second. Hold on, guys. Okay, here we go. What could it be? Let's see. It is some kind of, oh, wait, maybe this is, Okay, so it's copies. Oh, it's copies. It's like color Xerox copies of an old fanzine called Gabba Gabba Gazette. It's got Devo in it, Talking Heads. I should do a show someday on fanzines, or at least a. Oh yeah, there's the Devo segment of the fanzine. Interview. Mark Mothersbaugh art. And yeah. More Devo stuff. The no surgery facelift. Whatever that is. Okay, so copies of an old fanzine. I wonder how much that fanzine is worth if you found it for real. Probably a lot to probably Ramones collectors for the most part. But I have a good collection of fanzines from back in the day. I should do a video on them sometime. Anybody else out there have fanzines in their life in the 80s? I did. I did a fanzine. I think I did 2 or 3 issues of a fanzine called Monthly Pain. Yep, that was the 80s. All right, I'll pull out this now. Okay, check this out. Here's a sticker that says anxious and angry, and then a pin. I'm trying to see what this pin says. I can't see it, y'all. I can't see it. Let me see. Can you see it? Anybody see what that says? Looks like it might be in focus. I can't read it. I can't read it, y'all. Something region. I don't know. Hopefully y'all can see that. I would watch the shit out of a Pilmer fanzine show, says B. Okay, cool. Now here's a postcard that is use code DESTROY on your next order. Look at that cat armed to the teeth. And then here are some, I guess, releases or something. Records. Naked Ray Gun, it says. Does that say Naked Ray Gun? Oh, it does. Okay. Right on. I'm a fan of Naked Ray Gun, especially their Throb album. Although I thought it was produced a little weird. Like I think I remember it being lower volume than other albums I bought or something. But I love Throb Throb, and I love the next one, Rise, I think it's called. I love those albums. I don't know much about their other stuff. Well, I have their first album too, but it didn't hit me like Throb Throb did. That first one that's really hard to find. So Naked Ray Gun, that's cool. Michael, I remember, Michael Proskin, that you gave me a Naked Ray Gun shirt too a while back. That's cool. They're from Chicago, so I guess that's why. Now here's this. Wow, look at this. A shirt, you guys. Oh, speaking of, check it out. Look at that. Naked Ray Gun shirt. And that's the guy from the cover of the album that came out after Rise. And I can't remember. Wasn't it? Wasn't there an album that came out after Rise? Or maybe he was on the cover. I can't remember. I think he's maybe been a character that's been on multiple album covers. But that's cool. Free shit. Naked Ray Gun DMC. Wow. That's cool. Love me some Naked Ray Gun. I haven't heard Naked Ray Gun in a long time. I'm going to have to break out Throb Throb sometime. I'm still digging, guys. Oh, here we go. Okay, this must be what he got at the thrift store. Holy shit. Look at this, you guys. Oh. What could this be, guys? What could this be in here that Michael Proskin got at a thrift store? Well, we're getting ready to find out. Do you know how much I like digging through albums in thrift stores? I really enjoy it. Like, it's really good that I can make a little money doing it, because I would probably do it even if I couldn't make money doing it, because I just love the feeling of discovering whatever could be in there. Like, it's total random what you're walking into when you go to thrift stores. You have no idea. Could be anything in there. And I love that feeling of digging through the vinyl. So I'm going to dig through this bubble wrapped batch of vinyl right now. We're going to see what's up. Oh yeah, here we go. Packed well, Michael. I can't believe how well it survived in that box. It's great. Great work. And I will reuse the hell out of this bubble wrap. The hell out of it. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of it. Oh, shit. There looks like some good stuff in here. Oh, my God. Well, good stuff to me. I'm a weirdo. It's not like I'm looking at Beatles and Led Zeppelin right now, but I see something that I really like, and it's this. Look at this. And it's sealed. Look at this. My favorite passages, obviously a religious Christian record. It says the favorite scriptures of all denominations and for those who like to hear the word of God. And it's on a label called Panda, which I've never heard of. Cool label name. And look at that. Look at that. The record. Need a record player for $19.98. Wow, there's an ad for a record player for $20 on the back of this. That's cool. Does it say the brand? That's cool. I've never seen that. This is pretty cool. And look, it says my favorite passages, volume 1, and then it's copyright after that. They were like, nobody's going to take that title from us. It's the Bible Record Library Series for Panda Industries. And look at this crazy like image from the Bible there. That's like weird, like 15th generation Xerox or something. This is, I'm going to have to look this up and see what this is all about. I don't see a date on it. I'm guessing the 60s. 69 it says. 1969. So I love stuff like that. Oh, and this is not bad. This is a pretty good record. Expose. It's a pretty good record in the shrink wrap with the hype sticker. This is a good one. This is good shit, Michael. Good thrift scores. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, this will. I've sold this record on eBay before for sure, and I don't even think it was in the shrink. But this, that's something right there. I love this girl's pose right here. It just looks so awkward. What is she doing? See. If I ever found this album that was damaged or the cover was not quite good, I would probably have to add a fart to her. I'd probably add a fart to that. There's some farting that can be going on back here too. That's a good one. Okay, now what's this? Oh, Jim Neighbors. Jim Neighbors. Golly, I see a lot of Jim Neighbors at thrift stores, and I don't think I've ever seen this one. How could you not trust that guy? Look at his eyes. Is that him making out? I think that might be Jim Neighbors making out. All right. Oh, shit. You guys, I'm going to have to get another beer before I go through these records. I got a stack of records to go through. Okay. Slarty, let me answer your question. Slarty, I did find God. Well, I found Jesus. He was under a couch. During last year's tour, I was backstage at a Devo dressing room, and I was trying to move a couch around to set up some things. And Jesus was under the couch, and he's actually downstairs on a shelf. But yeah, I found Jesus, a little one, rubber one. So I guess that's God. I guess that counts. Jim had a great voice. Well, golly, he did. He had a great voice. De Boomska. How you doing? Nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Some of the 80s were more like Daily Pain. Yeah. Monthly Pain was our fanzine. Okay, can I get some beer? Let me get a beer. I don't have Tim to talk about the weather while I'm going to get a beer, but I'll continue to talk to you because it's just right over there, okay? So, guys, we're going to dig into these records. I'm really looking forward to it. There's no telling what's going to be in there. There's no telling. No telling. It could be anything. It could be all the holy grails you've ever thought of could be in this stack. Every holy grail you've ever thought of. All right? We're going to finish this, you guys. Bear with me for a second. If I have missed something in the chat that I need to deal with, I would love to. Amon Duel or Guru, I don't know about them. Yeah, you guys are talking deep cuts. That's a Devo reference. Nice, B. Nice. Devo on Fridays, 1981, I believe that was. Wow. Here we go. Man, the wind is kicking outside right now, guys. The trees above my skylights. Ooh, and the clouds are pretty dark gray. So we're going to see how long we can do this without the storm kicking our ass. All right, here we go. Next, Gene Pruitt, autographed. Gene Pruitt autographed, I would assume, by Gene Pruitt. Yeah, because look, okay, check our autograph there. Check that out. And then look on the back at the printed autograph. I think it's the same. Wow. My mom had this kind of hair. I remember back in the 70s, my mom always had big hair like that. It's on Decca. I've heard this name before, but I don't know who she is. I'm guessing country music. All right. We'll have to look that up. Rita Coolidge. I don't know much about her. I don't know much. I like how they put the price tag right on her goozle, right on her neck. Looks a little bit like Cher. I've heard the name, but I can't tell you what kind of music it is. I can't tell you. Good old Al Martino. Look at that. You can trust him. Al Martino. I don't know much about him. It's on Guest Star Records. Look at that logo for that record label. Guest Star. I think I see a fair amount of Al Martino at thrift stores. Look at that logo. Guest Star. Wouldn't you want to be the actual star, not the guest star? Okay, anyway. Melanie, that's some 60s hippie shit right there. I've never seen this album. Oh, look at this. Somebody's going to want this. Look at the cool, what do you call this? There's a name for this kind of sleeve. And it's got the booklet in it? Or no, it's got these, it's kind of a fold-out poster thing. That's pretty sweet. I've never seen this. You know, if I see Melanie albums in thrift stores, I'll pick them up and look at them. But if they're not in perfect shape, I don't get them. But I've never seen this one. And it's got all this. Oh, it's great shape. I don't know much about Melanie. I'm not really a fan. But this will definitely be something that somebody on eBay would want. Look at this. That's nice. I've never seen this album. I've seen a lot of Melanie records, but not this one. Stone Ground Words. How high do you think she was right there? I don't even know if she got high, but I'm hoping. Oh, now, since I'm from Ohio, I know a little bit about polka. Well, I don't know a lot about it, but I heard it a lot. And I don't have any hate for polka. And I know this guy's name. I've heard of him before, Stan Wolowick. and the Polka chips. So I'm low key looking forward to hearing this, because it kind of reminds me of being a kid in Ohio. We got the Mary Lou polka, the Dreamy Fish waltz, the 1-2 polka, the My Baby polka, the Hosadina polka, the Whoopie Shoopie polka. Whoopie Shoopie. All right, B. I think your new nickname is Whoopie Shoopie. Okay. Whoopie Shoopie or Whoopa Shoopa. Whoopa Shoopa in the house. Okay, so let's see. ABC Paramount. You got the original ABC Paramount inner sleeve. Nice. I'm looking forward to hearing that. Buck Owens. Now, there is a market for Buck Owens. I have sold Buck Owens before on the eBays, and this looks nice. It's in this shrink. Anything to do, wasn't he was on Hee Haw, right? Anything to do with the Hee Haw show, there's a market for that. There's a song called Made in Japan, Waiting in Your Welfare Line, Love's Gonna Live Here, Tall Dark Stranger, Act Naturally. When the cops come up, just act naturally. So there's Buck. Good old Buck. Now, this is not gonna work over here. Oh, hold on. Hold on, you guys. I'm managing a bunch of records here. I'm managing a pile of records. We still got more to go, you guys. Now, Jim Reeves. I got to say, I see this record a lot at thrift stores. Not in the shrink, though. I have no idea anything about this record. It's got a cool inner sleeve, though. Look at all the releases. It's kind of, I don't see a whole lot of black background inner sleeves from that era. And this is another one I see a lot at thrift stores. I see this a lot. But again, this is in shrink wrap and looks like perfect condition. Full advert on the back. You've heard them on TV. He touched me. Tell it, sister. All right, look. Oh, man, this guy. I actually saw this guy in concert. I want to say it was the 80s. Barry Manilow. And this is in shrink with a hype sticker. That's pretty cool. There's the hype sticker. But yeah, Barry Manilow was great in concert. He was really funny. I remember him using the F word quite a bit between songs, like just telling jokes and stuff, funny stories. He was really funny. Yeah, this is cool. One voice. Look at that Skipper's record store sticker. Skipper's. $6.81 or 2 for $13. You can't lose there. 2 for $13. That's cool. I like that one. All right. Oh, what is this? What is this, you guys? Look at this. Academy Award hits. That's like a empty chair. What's there? It's like a walking cane or something, and a hat and some gloves and a reel film and a magazine. And oh, I love that. That's actually look at this. This is actually a separate piece of paper. I've never seen this. This is a corner. It's like just a corner thing that fits on I've never seen that before. Have you guys? I have never seen, and it just fits on the corner like that. Isn't that cool? I've seen a lot of records, guys. I've been to a lot of thrift stores. I've never seen a price tag that fits on the corner like that. Yeah, I'm intrigued by this. Pierre LeBlanc and his orchestra. Oh, there's a song called Les Girls. Not sure what that's about, but that's really cool. I got to put it back in the sleeve just to keep the price thing on the corner. Maybe the reason I have never seen that price thing on the corner is because most people threw them away back in the day, but I've never seen that. Have you guys? Yeah, and B, I've never either. Truth Seeker. Oh, Truth Seeker. Okay, that works. I mean, because, well, you know, YouTube will take 30% of that. So whatever that is, that's cool. Thanks. Thank you. And it's already shipped to you. That is already shipped to you, Amina. So it's on its way. And cheers, Amina. Good to see you. This light is blinding me. Hold on. Okay. Oh, I don't want to do that. Hold on. Okay. All right, guys. Now, moving on. What is this? I don't know what this is. Helen O'Connell, A Beautiful Friendship. And it says, how do you pronounce that? Inimitable? The inimitable Helen O'Connell. The Longines Symphonet Society takes great pride in presenting the latest and greatest hits of Helen O'Connell in an exclusive performance just for friends. Wow. Embraceable You, Going Out of My Head, some of the songs. I'm All Smiles. Watch What Happens. Is that like Fuck Around and Find Out? Watch What Happens. Watch What Happens. Fuck Around and Find Out. The first Fuck Around and Find Out was called Watch What Happens. All right. I've never heard of her. Uh-oh. Elton. Looks like an 80s album. Now, my sister, when I was a kid, was really a big Elton John fan. So I heard a lot of Elton John when I was a kid. And there was a show that Devo played once, many years ago, that I worked. It was a private corporate show, and it was big. It was at this place called the Cow Palace in California. And the Cow Palace in California. And the three bands that this company hired to play were Devo, Joan Jett, and Elton John. And each band played in a different big tent at this place called Cow Palace. And I didn't get to meet Elton John, but I did get to meet Joan Jett that day. But yeah, Elton John. And what is this? Oh, this is Ronco. Now, Ronco, people collect Ronco like crazy. And especially if Ronco records are in good shape. This looks like it's in great shape. I'll always buy Ronco and put them on eBay because no matter what genre, and also K-Tel, Ronco and K-Tel, people collect those things. So good vibrations. Look at that guy. That guy's ready. He's armed and ready, man. Armed and ready. And now, what is this? Another thing I've never seen. Two of these. There's two of these. It's the Best of the Gold, Volume 7 and Volume 8. I've never seen these before. The 60s. Okay, yeah, there's somebody wants these. I know somebody does out there. Look at the cool boots. Right on. And then, oh, yeah, look at that. Yep, jukeboxes, man. We played them when we was a kid. Boy Named Sue, Don't You Care, Drip Drop. This Girl Is a Woman Now. Hey Little Cobra. What? Two of those. That's pretty cool. I've never seen those. A lot of these I've never seen before. Now, I've seen a lot of Bill Cosby records in thrift stores, but I've never seen this one. Good old Silver Throat. Now, I grew up listening to some Bill Cosby records, some of his comedy stuff. There was a skit about it's called a chicken heart or something. It was like this pumping heart monster that was chasing him. Oh, it was great. But yeah, you can't really give away Bill Cosby records anymore for reasons that probably everybody knows. A Rocking Soul album by Silver Throat. But that's weird. I've never seen this one. I've never seen. This is probably the one Bill Cosby album that people still might want. Huh. Interesting. Well, that was cool. That was a cool box of stuff to dig through. Thank you, Michael Proskin. We appreciate you, man. Oh, Sean, Vinyl Dreamscape is here. He says, I met Joan Jett briefly. It was at a political event. She was very nice, seemed to be a genuine person. I've met her several times over the decades. She's awesome. She's a big fan of the Dickies and Devo, which are my two favorite bands. So we talk about them a lot. But yeah, she's always very nice. And she's very small. Very small. First time I saw her was on the I Love Rock and Roll tour in the 80s. But I've seen her since then. She's always put on a good show. Always. Yeah, I don't know that one, B. I don't know that one. There's probably only one album I grew up with listening. I'm going for my 4-shot. What's a 4-shot? Akia says, I'm not pronouncing that right, but I have a 1956 Elvis Presley HMV UK pressing. I don't know anything about Elvis records, really. I would have to look it up. I don't know much about Elvis. I very rarely sell Elvis. There's just so much Elvis out there that, you know, a lot of it isn't worth selling because it's in bad shape or whatever. So I don't know much about Elvis, unfortunately. It's not my genre. Hey, Bill, thanks for being here, Bill. Talk to you later, man. I appreciate you stopping in. Oh, I think I've seen that one before somewhere. I can't remember the, oh, cool channel. Thank you. I appreciate you. I hope you subscribe and like and all that stuff. Did you do what? Oh, Truth, you didn't need to do that, Amina. That's very kind of you. Thanks for the. Now look, we'll do the disco lights here. Bom, bom, bom. Wait, hold on. Let me do this. Hold on. Spin this thing. That changes everything. And then while that's spinning, I will play a little thank you video for your kind donations. And here it goes. Amina, you know it's coming.
Lovely.
And then Super Chat Charlie waves his magic light up plastic toilet around with his severed head of the guy called Meat Riot from that fast food place and steals your soul. Soul is gone thanks to Super Chat Charlie and the Crochet Clown Disco. Thank you so much. I mean, you'll get that CD real soon. It's in the mail. But yeah, so what's next? What do I have to talk about next? Yeah, but that was really fun unboxing that thing. I think I've actually talked about everything I had written down, so I'm free now to do whatever. We can do whatever. And no storms yet, guys. It's still windy out there, but it's 8:16 and no storms yet, so we're doing good. I can't wait to post these pin back button videos for you guys. I probably have about, I'm guessing 4 or 5 more to shoot before I leave town, but I've got quite a bit of them uploaded and ready to go, like 6 of them. 2 of them have already been posted. So, truth seeker. Hope you guys do noise tonight. No, I don't think we are. Simply because I don't have Tim here. That's one less person we have. We did it, I think, last week. Didn't we do it last week? I think we may have done it. We've done it a couple times recently. And it was great. But I don't think we have enough people that would join. Keep me posted on what sells. I will. Michael, you know, next time you go to a thrift store, you should just you video call me or something and just show me what you're looking at, and I'll tell you what to buy. I'll be like, oh yeah, get that one, because that's cool. I really like that, and I love that sealed religious record, and there's some great stuff in there. So yeah, I'll let you know what happens with it for sure. It was okay. William Connor, what's up, buddy? Thanks for being here. Yeah, it was fun last week. Good noise. But yeah, I'd like to have a nice screen full of people, and if we can only get 2 or 3 people up here right now, because we'd have to get people up here in the next 15 minutes or so. So, Noise, Nugs, Trilum. Oh, Ralph, how are you? Family, God, you know, wow. Ralph, I don't know what you said, but I like it. Hugs, Trillium. That's good for me. I recently adopted a dog. Her name is Kiwi, Kelpie, and I've never heard of that kind of dog. I'm not up on my dog breeds. I don't really know a lot about it, but I heart share cool. Nice. Ralph, I like your style. Ralph 100 PCT. Douglas, you would do it? Yeah, but there's 2 of us, and I know Reg would do it. That's only 3 of us. I like to have a screen full of motherfuckers because it was great. Last week we had, I don't know, 9 people up there, at least 6 people. It was pretty good. I'm just, you know, not confident that we could get enough people up there. I would contribute to Tokyo. There he is. Brian, right? Am I right there? Did I remember it correctly? I think her name is Brian. I would contribute to noise this time or another. Hello for Tokyo, tuning in a little late. And B's up for noise. Oh, you guys are going to make me do the noise, aren't you? Okay. All right. I'm going to have to go get some shit together. But here's what I'll do. I'm going to put this link in the chat that says join me on screen, right? And I'll start bringing people on screen around, in 10 or 15 minutes. and we'll talk about how we're going to make noise, and then we'll make some noise. So here is the link. Join me on screen. So whenever you're ready, you could, I think we could hold 9 or more people on the screen. We'll see. But just click that link whenever you want to. You'll be taken backstage to my stream, and I'll see you back there. But I won't bring you up until I get your permission or make sure you're ready to come up on screen. So if you click that link, it doesn't mean you're going to be publicly seen right off the bat. So just click the link, come backstage whenever you can, and then I'll start just getting a vibe for how many people are going to be here. And Slarty, you don't need to put on pants. Just don't show us your junk. That would be bad for the stream. That would be bad for the algorithm and the stream and all that stuff. So you guys can join. Just click that link whenever. I'm going to have to get some stuff together, but I think what I'll do is I'll bring a few of you on screen first. You can start talking about how you're going to make noise, and then I can run to the next room and get some stuff together for a last-minute noise thing. Ralph says, cool stuff. Devo today. Mark looking well. Okay, cool. I see that. Okay, I see, Slarty. You said I'm up for it, but I'm naked. Butt naked. Sean, oh no, what did you do with Tim? Are you holding him hostage? Oh, Tim's internet. Tim sent me a message around 5 p.m. East Coast time saying that his internet wasn't working today. I don't know why. But yeah, that's why he can't be here. And I guess it's the internet's out enough so that he can't even come to the chat and say hi. So that's pretty bad. Maybe the whole state of Ohio has no internet right now. Maybe. Do you think that's the case? I mean, back when I had cable internet, I would have problems all the time. But since I got fiber optic, I really don't have many problems with internet. So, but Tim says he has fiber internet, but I don't think he does, because he has a lot of problems with internet. I think he's on some kind of shared cable or some shit. But whatever. That's 4. Yeah, we're getting up there. And Jeff, and yeah. How rare is the London call? I don't know. I'd have to look it up on Discogs, my friend. London calling the Clash first press. I don't know. I don't know, man. With my attention span deficit and my broken brain, I'd have to look that shit up. I can't even tell you what a Devo record's worth. Mostly, I'd have to look it up. Prices change all the time. You know how it is. You know how it goes. All right. I'm going to have to pee too. All right. So, oh, there's Brian from Tokyo. That's great. Okay. So then we got B, we got Brian, we got, okay. That's all for now. Okay. If more pop up, we will do the do. And maybe once another person gets up in here, I will let the 3 people at least talk for a minute. Great to share. What is your time frame tonight, says Ralph. Well, we'll be doing this till 9 p.m. East Coast time, which is another 40 minutes or so, something like that. We do noise for the last 15, 20 minutes. So that's what we'll do. We usually do a 2-hour stream starting at 7 p.m. EST on Thursdays. Ralph, and thanks for being here again. Okay, now we got some people's back here. So now Reg doesn't talk, so I won't want to bring her up too early because she doesn't talk. So Slarty, though, looks like he's getting stuff ready. Tokyo's there. If anybody is ready to join me on screen, just give me a thumbs up in the camera, and I'll put you up. Okay, so B's ready. Okay, I'll wait for the other people to get ready. Oh, and Brian's ready. Okay, here we go. B and Brian. How are you?
Hi there.
How's it going?
Hey there. Still kicking. How are you?
Thanks for joining us again.
Yeah.
Okay,
Always
so
love doing this.
let me see if anybody else is ready. I guess, Reg, are you ready? And even though you're not going to say anything? No? Okay, she's not ready yet. Okay, Slarty is not ready. Jeff, are you ready? Jeff's ready. Okay, cool. Oh boy! Holy balls! Okay, let's not do a level check yet. Hold on. Who's doing that?
Don't look at me.
Oh my God! Hold on. Now I can go.
No, it was me.
Okay, I see it now. I see it now. Okay. So Brian. Okay, there's Brian, and there's me. Okay, so I have to run and get my shit together. I have to go to the bathroom. So you guys. Oh, Douglas. Hold on. Douglas, you ready? You ready, Douglas? Thumbs up if you are. Ready, Douglas? Thumbs up if you are. Oh, did I see the thumb? Okay. I saw the thumb, right? Am I right? Okay. Let me see if anybody else is ready back here. Reg is ready. Slarty is ready. All right, you got it. That.
Start joining.
This is our noise crew. Okay, so you guys, starting with B, can you guys just go around and talk about, well, we won't hear anything from Reg. She's using a guitar and it'll be noisy. But the other guys, can you talk about what you're going to use for noise a little bit while I go run and get some stuff together?
This is a bass.
And thank
It's
you.
my 4-string. I got it for $125 at the local music go round. It was the cheapest one. And it has served me well across 2 albums and an EP.
Wow. I'm playing the piano here, an upright Yamaha C10 or something. I don't know what it's called, but it's I can play it with the mute on, or I can turn the mute off and play a little bit louder. Or I can play with the mute on. So maybe I'll just roll with that. But yeah, thanks for having me. Happy to be here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here, everybody. I got to go run and get some stuff. I'll be right back. Keep talking.
I'm starting. I'm starting.
Well, yeah, I guess it's Douglas' turn now if we're going clockwise.
Hey, I'm going with tuning fork. Here. Do I do the keyboard? The purest music ball.
All right, I've got a bass as well, fretless, old Fender I picked up a long time ago, and let's see, I've got a Moog Workstatt hooked up, and hopefully I'm trying some different stuff with some mixers and stuff, so we'll see what happens. I don't know what's going to come through.
You get your Geddy Lee thing going on.
That's nice.
Jeff, I gotta say, your mutton chops there are incredible.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, they're growing back. I had to shave them off for the flipper thing we did. and apparently scared the hell out of my kid because they never saw me without facial hair. So
Okay. So everybody's levels are all over the place right now. So I'm gonna go one by one. And B, can you make noise with your thingamajig there?
Come on, this cable's a little funky. There we go. Nope, hold on.
Yeah, I hear it. Yep.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Okay, and Brian, you want to do something? Okay. That sounds good. Okay, cool. And Reg? Yeah. As usual. And then Douglas? Nice.
Got it?
Nice. And then Jeff? Was that something you ate earlier that's not agreeing with you?
I feel like I just got hit on the head with a kick drum.
All right, that's great. And then last but of course not least, we have Slarty. What are you using, buddy? Can you hear me? Slarty, go ahead and make noise.
Tuning fork.
What's that?
I can hear you.
You can hear me? Can you hear me? Make some noise, Slarty.
Sorry, what was that?
Okay, I'm not hearing that, but it looks good. It's a tone. What is that called? A tone key?
Is that a tuning fork?
Tuning fork. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm not hearing it, Slarty, but I did hear your voice when you talked into the mic. So maybe hit that motherfucker on the mic.
Depends on what frequency it's at.
Oh yeah, I don't know anything about that shit. That's way over my head.
I think it might be too high of a frequency for the microphone to even pick up.
Oh yeah. Well, you're just gonna have to make fart sounds with your mouth, Slarty. We can't hear it.
We uphold a very fine standard of professionalism here on youtube.com/Michael Pilmer.
Or not. So let's see here. Okay. Now let me just tell you guys what I'm using, just because I want to tell you what I'm using. So I use this all the time. This is my trusty Sony old school rectangular tape recorder. And what this
Love
has,
you guys.
this has a special thing called cue and review function, which means that while I press play, as the tape's playing, I can also press fast forward or rewind, and it'll keep playing while I'm fast forwarding. So you can make things like this. So a lot of tape players have it so where once you hit one key, the other key shuts off. You can't do both keys at once. So this has cue and review, which is awesome. If anybody ever finds a cue and review tape deck like this, I'm interested. So that's what I'll be using. And the tapes that I use are really random. Like the one that's in here now, they're all spoken word stuff for the most part. This is called Phonies. This is something that Rich Little put together, and it's like messages you can put on your outgoing message machine back in the day. So there's that, and then there's like
Nobody's home. Nobody's home.
yeah, there's stuff like sex and spirituality. There's look who's dating who. Look who's dating and why. Look who's dating and why. And this is Johnny Carson monologues.
That sounds good.
You got Curious George goes to the fire something. Yeah, but when I'm at thrift stores and I find these spoken words, The Seduction of Hillary Rodham Clinton.
Oh no.
And
That's a friend of mine has Bill Clinton's grand jury deposition on VHS tape. It's like 4 hours. The whole
that's
thing.
good porn. Good porn.
Recorded straight off of C-SPAN.
And then what women really want to know about men. So all those kind of things will be playing there. And then one of my favorite things of all time that I own is something that some street punks gave me in Canada back in 2010 or so. They were Devo fans, and they made circuit bent shit. So this is a circuit bent baby room monitor. And all these punk rock spikes that are glued on there are touch sensitive. So when I turn this on, it just starts wailing feedback. And when I press it, it just changes the sound of it. So I love this fucking thing. This is the best thing ever. So that, and then I have, if you know Deadwax66, he's a character here on YouTube. This is his firstborn that he sent me because he didn't want a kid anymore after it was born. So I'm going to be using him. I'll be using him. So I've got those three things going on as far as noise. I also have this. I can do some fart sounds, maybe, whatever. But yeah, so usually how we start this thing is, and thank you all again for being here and joining me in this ridiculousness here. Not ridiculousness, not the show, not the TV show. Okay, so Ralph is here. Tuning fork. Okay. You have to touch it to the mic, says Reg Blore about the tuning fork. So yeah.
That's right. You hit it and then put it close to the mic and you hear the frequency.
Right. So I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to do the rest of this shot. Anybody else have a shot they want to do?
I have a cup of water from Dairy Queen over at my computer.
It's probably got a little pee in there. So go ahead and do it.
And I was gonna say,
Oh,
I don't know if it's happening to you, Michael, but I was getting a bit of choppiness there. You know, I know we're both in Raleigh, so
What in my
I saw a
thing?
bunch of- yeah, I saw everybody's screen cut out for a bit, so I don't know if it's going to start.
Oh, I
happening to
didn't
you
see
too.
that. I didn't see that.
Okay.
Do you have a storm over your house right now?
It's I mean, I'm a little bit away from you, about 10 minutes away. But
Yeah, because the trees above my house are not moving quite as much as they were. So I don't know. I didn't notice anything, but who cares? Who cares?
It
cheers.
happens. It happens.
Thanks, Brian. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
Marcus Heilborn, I think he might be doing a shot. Yeah, Reg says it has to make contact with an object, the tuning fork. And that could be human bones, could be somebody's teeth. So what we do, usually how we start the noise, and we don't have to start it right now, but usually how we start it is, I'll play one of these spoken word tapes, and I think I'll try the Johnny Carson's monologue thing. Let's see. For first.
got some real zingers about the Vietnam War in there.
The Vietnam War was a real zinger. Okay, Johnny Carson. I've never even tried to see if this tape works, but we'll I won't.
You
play
got to
it
get
now.
a cassette of Rodney Dangerfield one-liners.
No. Oh, I'd probably pick that up. So what I'll do is when we start the thing, I'll try to find something in the cassette. Oh, wait, I got to do something else. Hold on. I got to put this mic up in the air so you can see what I'm doing. Hold on. Hold on. I got a mess here.
Just the sound. Okay, hold on. And the sound of like an entire shelf collapsing behind you. Comedically perfect.
Cassette's hitting the ground. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to put the mic up here. So
Living in goddamn Looney Tune.
So when I'm doing this, yeah, you guys can see what's going on. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll play this tape and then I'll find something eventually that sounds good being repeated over and over again. So as soon as you hear me catch something in a loop, goes 5 or 10 times on the road, that's when we all start. But I got to find something cool on this. That is our to-go gun. Let me make sure I got everything. So does anybody have any final words before we run everybody out of the stream?
Break a leg.
A final word. Anti-disestablishmentarianism. That's a good word.
How nerdy is that? It's pretty nerdy.
It's the longest word in the English language.
And the nerdiest. Okay, hold on a second. Let me make sure I got all the levels straight here. Tokyo, you're up in the mix. Okay. All right, so there's no problem. Everybody can hear me.
Ultramicroscopic silicon volcanoconiosis.
Wait a second. I got to turn you up, Jeff. Hold on. Do it again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. You're louder now. Okay.
Cool. I was just saying, it's like, we were talking words, and I was like, I did a report in school on that. Okay, good.
On that word? You did a report on that word?
Oh, now I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
No, pneumono-ultramicroscopic silicon volcanoconiosis. Just for a little bit.
That was my nickname in high school. That's why no one talked to me. It was too long.
Maybe screwing up.
That should be a tramp stamp tattoo. That word should be your tramp stamp tattoo.
That's like that's what you get as a tramp stamp when you're like 7 feet tall and you've got like 4 feet of leg to work with. All the way around.
B, your face is really big.
Completely around the waist.
B, your face is really big when you talk to us.
I gotta get close to be able to hear you.
Shit. All right. Well, there's things called Q-tips that might help with that. All right, here we go.
What's that supposed to mean?
Clean out your ears, boy. That's what it means. Here we go.
No, now, I can hear fine. It's just I guess I could just turn the volume up on my phone. I didn't even think of that.
Ready? All right, we're gonna try this, guys. Are you ready to have some noisy fun? Oh wait, we gotta wait for Reg to get back. Look at that. I've never seen Reg get off camera. I've never seen her walk anywhere. Where the hell did she go? What kind of secret room is back there? Or wait, we're probably in the secret room already. This is the secret.
He's got like an entire like bat cave of Reg themed items.
Reg.
Yeah.
You're a damn hoot.
The Reg mobile.
Damn hoot. What? Who? Pointing at the guitar? What? Wait, where's Reg go?
Oh.
They killed her. They got her.
Wait a second. Let me see if she's backstage. Hold on. Let me see. We can't do this without Reg. Where's Reg? Oh, wait. Maybe she said she had to go. Maybe that's why she left the room.
Maybe that's why she was pointing.
Yeah, she probably had to go.
I'm here.
She had to get into a red-shaped submarine and drive away while going, I'll get you next time.
What did you say, Brian?
I was trying to get some like Stevie Wonder sunglasses or something. To like...
Wait, where did I put my aviators? Hold on.
Brian, what time is it in Tokyo right now?
It's 10 a.m., 9:30 a.m.
Really? Holy balls. Yeah. What a good way to start the day.
Yeah, right?
Watching
it's
people
Friday, too. It's the future.
Oh, yeah, Brian. In Tokyo now. I didn't get to join this time.
So I think Reg had to leave. I think Reg got a call or something, and she walked off camera for a second, and then she split. So I think, Will Connor's here. Can I add you to the stage, Will? Will, I'm going to add you to the stage. Thumbs up if that's okay. Oh, and Reg is back. Okay, Reg is back.
It's a party.
Now, wait, Will, are you ready? Thumbs up to the camera if you're ready. To your camera. Wait, was that a thumb? Oh, that was a thumb. Okay. Hey, buddy.
But we lost Slarty, too.
Wait, we lost Slarty. Hold on. Why? Why do we lose Slarty? Hold on. I think I can have more than 9 people on screen. So
there's only 7 right now.
Yeah, well, I think I can have the whole. I mean, I think I can have at least 9 people on screen. So I think
Sounds
maybe
right.
Slarty, if you're out there, let me see if I can post the link again to join us on screen. Okay, I'm going to post the link again in the chat, Slarty, in case you need to click it again. And now, once we get started with the noise, I'm going to have a hard time paying attention. Oh, there's Slarty. Okay, cool. All right, so now, Will, my friend Will, who I've known for many years. Will, what are you using for noise today? I want to get your levels right. Can you hear me, Will? Oh, wait, I can't hear you, Will. I can't hear. Go ahead and crack a fart, and we'll see if we can hear it. All right, once Will gets set up with his audio, we'll be ready to.
I found them.
Oh, good. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right, Will. Got the sound figured out there, youngin'? Now, Will, even if you can't make sound, it would be great if you acted like you did in your work. Yeah.
He's in a silent film.
Yeah.
Gonna have like a text box show up.
That's right. We still have We still have 5 minutes before we're supposed to actually start noise, so we're good. But I'm really glad to see all you here. I didn't think we were going to do this tonight because I figured nobody would do it with that short.
It was fun. It was fun watching you go from we're not doing noise to maybe we'll do noise. Shit, there's 3 people who want to do noise. Oh no, now we have to do noise.
Well, it's not about like
Crap, we have to do it now.
It's not like you have to force me to do it, but I always feel like if we did it last week and it was really good, then not so many people will want to do it again this week. But I'm surprised about how many people just joined in because sometimes it's really hard for me to get even 2 people to come up, right?
I'm pretty much always up for noise if I'm here.
That's great. Well, this is why we love you. All right, so Will, you can hear me though, right? He can hear us. Yeah, he can hear me. Okay, that's good. Now, Will, you can just. I got your level. I got your audio up pretty high, Will. So once you do figure it out, if we're doing noise and you're still figuring it out, that's cool. But in 4 minutes, I'll start. But you just continue to do what you do, and when you get your sound figured out, it will come up. Pardon me.
Any of you folks ever listen to new music with a K and a Z?
I love that band.
Yeah, you get it. You get
I
it.
love
Those guys
that
are
band.
awesome.
Straight Lines.
Yeah, exactly. Straight Lines.
And here's the story I heard about them is that they were a band from England, but they were actually a bunch of session musicians that decided to start a new wave band. And they're a great synth pop band, and all their lyrics are very dark. Their music is very kind of happy synth pop, cool stuff, but the lyrics are real dark, kind of Devo, like, you know.
Right. Their drummer, their original drummer was a guy named Phil Towner, and he was kind of like a pseudo Alan Myers in that he could just go at it for a really long time and not drop a single beat. Yeah. And a friend of mine, a guy named Bruce Woolley, he co-wrote Video Killed the Radio Star.
I am checking microphone.
There he is. Okay, cool.
It's good. Come through.
That's good, Will. Now, Will, what are you making noise with?
I am a feedback simulator that I
Okay, try it right now. Let's get a level on that. Oh, nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay. All right, cool. All right. We got you in the mix.
Cool.
All right, now. It's about that time when I'm going to take a big swig of this, and then I'm going to grab this tape recorder, and we're going to get going.
This time I'm this close because I have to be this close to see.
You better watch out because we might show you something.
These sunglasses aren't prescription.
We might show you things you never wanted to see. Now, everybody in the chat, whoever lasts till the end of this, you should know that I will say bye to everybody after the thing, and it won't just end with noise. So here we go. I'm going to take a big swig, and then we're going to get going. So after I repeat something 5 or 10 times, oh, that's red, isn't it? Is that red?
Remember, kids, if you last through all of noise and send an addressed letter to Michael Pilmer, you will get a cease and desist in the mail within 5 days.
Oh. Possibly. If that's what you want. Okay, let's see here. All the levels are good. Okay, now, here we go, everybody. We'll see what we can catch in here.
Bonzo is dead, you know. 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 Was dead, you know. Bonzo is 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 dead, you know. Lincoln Continental. So Wendy's a Lincoln Continental. Wendy's a Lincoln Continental. So Wendy's a Lincoln Continental. Jerry, I don't think he
We're the ones that make the they're really put up in divorce and don't say, no, I knew I shouldn't have married them. I knew I shouldn't have married them. No, 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 I knew I shouldn't have married them. I knew I shouldn't have married them. I knew I shouldn't have married them. No, I knew I shouldn't have married them. No, I knew I shouldn't have married them. No, I knew I shouldn't have married them. I knew I shouldn't have married them. I knew I shouldn't have married them. No, I knew I shouldn't have married them. No, I knew I shouldn't have married them. I knew I shouldn't have married them. No, I knew I shouldn't have married them. Say, no, I knew I shouldn't have married them. I knew I shouldn't have married them. Damn it, if they don't think something, sometimes somebody looking back and see in a better perspective than you can see, in a better perspective than back and see, in a better perspective, back and see, in a better perspective, back and see, in a better perspective, see, in a better perspective, in a better perspective, see, in a better perspective, see, in a better perspective than you, better perspective, in a better perspective than back and see, in a better perspective, see, in a better perspective, see, in a better perspective. Congratulations, you know what the world, oh, I'm just so, I can't live without him. Oh, I can't live without him. This is how promises you claim. If you stand on the promises, I'm healed, I'm well. Stand on the promise, spiritual witchcraft. They belong to God. 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 That's witchcraft. I claim that person. That's witchcraft. That person. That's witchcraft. Spiritual witchcraft. I claim that person. That's witchcraft. Spiritual witchcraft. Spiritual witchcraft. Spiritual witchcraft. Spiritual witchcraft. Spiritual witchcraft. And that's witchcraft. Spiritual witchcraft. Spiritual witchcraft. Person. That's witchcraft. Spiritual witchcraft. That's witchcraft. Spiritual witchcraft. Witchcraft. Spiritual witchcraft. Witchcraft. Spiritual witchcraft. Witchcraft. Spiritual witchcraft. Spiritual witchcraft. You don't claim a mate. I claim that person. That's witchcraft. I claim that person. That's witchcraft. I claim that person. That's witchcraft. Spiritual witchcraft. Witchcraft. Spiritual witchcraft. Witchcraft. Spiritual witchcraft. That person. That's witchcraft. Spiritual witchcraft. Person. That's witchcraft. Spiritual witchcraft. Claim that person. That's witchcraft. Spiritual witchcraft. Spiritual witchcraft. Witchcraft. Spiritual witchcraft. Witchcraft, spiritual witchcraft. Witchcraft, spiritual witchcraft. Witchcraft, spiritual witchcraft. Witchcraft, spiritual witchcraft. Person, that's witchcraft, spiritual witchcraft. Person, that's witchcraft, spiritual witchcraft. What kind of stuff is that?
So the first thing that I did was to create a
or their ability to be responsive. Every time you use force with them, every time you use force with them, you use force with them, you use force with them. Every time you use force with them, 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 if you can stay calm enough to add words to what they're going through while they're being forced. So here you got them. So here you got them. You got them in your hand. You got them in your hand. You got them in your hand. And you've tried your best. Now you're taking them to the room. Taking them to the room. And they're screaming. 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 They're screaming. They're screaming. And 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 they're screaming. Take your hand, and you've tried your best. Now you're taking them to the room. And they're screaming. 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 They're screaming. And they're screaming. And they're screaming. And they're screaming. Screaming. And they're screaming. I hate you! 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 Screaming. I hate you! I hate you! They're screaming. I hate you! 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 Hate you! Hate you! I 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 hate you! You know we're going. No, I don't hate you. I don't hate you. No, 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 I don't hate you. In other words, we brought their panic instead of them taking our time. Stay calm. If you can stay calm, 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 if you can stay calm,
All right, time to turn it up, y'all. Turn it up.
I don't hate you. 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 I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. You're one.
Violent and controversial leader at the violent and controversial
What if you try to look like a woman for a change? For a change of color.
George's face. Yip, 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 they bark. Launch and lick George's face. And lick George's face.
Love is the answer.
And lick George's face. Lick George's face. And lick George's face. And lick George's face. And lick George's face. Lick George's face. George's face. George's face. Lick George's face. George's face. George's face. And lick 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 George's face. Near the basket was a big round hole.
Okay. Wind it down. Wind it on down. That was great. That was great. All right. Wow. So I figured out a way to end these things so that I just turn everybody's volume down little by little until the tape recorder is the only thing really with full volume. And that seems like a good way to fade it out as they did in the 80s with 80s songs. But that was cool. Everybody could hear themselves, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Except for the tuning fork thing that we couldn't get to work, I guess. But yeah, it was great. It was a great mix of all kinds of textures of sounds. Who shit their pants, though? Did anybody shit their pants?
Let me check.
Now, I have to say, there was one point where I had to stand up. It's because I had a huge cramp in my leg. I had this huge cramp, and I was like, shit, I got to stand up. So that's when I stood up and did the rest of the noise. Yeah. I guess I'm dehydrated.
I never get the chance to play with other people, which is why I'm like not so great at listening, but I cherish the opportunity to play with others. So thank you everybody for
Did you hear what you were doing?
Great to have you.
You heard what you were doing though, right?
You know, I can't hear it amazingly, but I can see it and play it and riff on it, and I saw people's hands. I was trying to like take every chance I could to play off of what somebody else was playing, but yeah, you do your best.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I had your volume up pretty high. You know, I have to have Reg's down a little bit because she's very loud. Otherwise, she'll take over everything. So, but I most people, I'll kind of look on the screen while I'm doing noise, and I'll think, can I hear what they're doing? And I'll pull levels up to see if that helps anything. Like so, I'm working the levels the whole time. So it's pretty fun thing to do for me. But all I can hear is really what I'm doing, and I guess that's probably true for everybody. Is like all you can hear is really what you're doing. You can't really hear because my speakers aren't the best computer speakers. So.
Right. I mean, I'm doing this on my phone.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Most of what I hear is Reg, and then I get a lot of the Pilmer sounds in there.
Yeah. So it's interesting to try to ride it for me to be like the whatever producer of the thing. I'm trying to like do everybody's volumes and stuff. It's pretty nuts, but it's really fun for me to do.
It's inspired. It's more than just playing your instrument by yourself because you're compelled to tap into something, else. So it's definitely inspired.
Yeah, it's well, I one day I hope somebody rips all the audio from these noise streams and just makes audio files of them because I won't do it. I'm just not that, I'm not that technically inclined, but I would love to hear what it sounds like because I've never heard really I've never gone back and listened to them. So I have no idea what they really sound like.
Wow.
Somebody should make a best of compilation of just the audio. We'll press it on vinyl.
Yeah, go get Tim to tap into that guy he knows in Cleveland.
No, I got a friend who owns a pressing plant here in town in Raleigh. So
cool.
We could do that pretty quickly, but that would be cool. I would love to hear what they sound like audio wise because I can only hear really me and then whatever happens to be coming through these little speakers. So it's really interesting. But I hope I'm not too loud. Yeah.
What is everybody filling every moment with music, or what percentage are you playing and what percentage are you not playing?
It's not music. It's just noise.
That's the idea. I mean, I usually find myself playing like bass lines from stuff. Like I'll play my go-to. The easiest one is the easy listening version of Going Under because it's just.
Right. So you're just playing a real thing.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes it's that. Sometimes I'm noodling.
Right. So, well, here's what I was thinking. I was thinking that somehow I would figure out how to solo each person at some point, like just solo each person. But it's really hard to do because I have to physically pull every volume down and then pull everybody back up. So I can't really do that unless I'm just doing that. But I want to like showcase. That's kind of why I have everybody say, what are you making noise with? And they play it before the thing. But I would love to solo people out. If we had a producer like running sound for this and running the board, it would be cool to see what they could bring out and what they could pull back. But I can't do it while I'm doing noise, so it's really hard. But yeah, I wish there was a way because I just play constantly, because I just feel like I should be filling the space. But I think everybody just plays.
There's a company that my friend has here. He's like he's an ex-Google guy who got did real well for himself early on and got I think he maybe made Google Maps.
Whoa.
Yeah, a big shot dude. And now he's got this startup company that's not so much a startup anymore, but it's called Tonari, and he builds these walls in your house, and the walls are like TVs, and you can basically have your grandparents or a meeting. You can have a virtual meeting with somebody, and even though it seems like it's basically the same thing as like a Zoom or a Skype or something, it's different because the people are in the other room right there with you, and I don't exactly know what makes the technology any different than like a Skype call or something like that. But like when the DJs had what's that thing called, the Sonora or whatever, the virtual DJ thing came along where people didn't need records anymore, and they were like, oh my god, like DJ Jazzy Jeff was like, this is a game changer, this is going to change everything. I saw something recently where they got musicians at in some kind of demo where they're at like a trade show or something, and they're interacting with some kind of thing like my buddy invented, where it's this wall, and they're like, oh my god, there's zero latency, everybody can hear everybody perfectly, and it's probably not too far distant in the horizon where we might actually be able to play and really genuinely hear each other. And maybe we'll look back and laugh at how lo-fi this is.
But that's based on the equipment you can afford, though, right? Don't you have to have certain equipment and certain? a certain amount of expendable income to have that happen. Yeah.
You'll get it.
I'm afraid that these kind of gatherings of people are all really poor freaks for the most part, and we barely know how to use the technology. If we can get a sound across the microphone to the speakers, that's a fucking win.
So I can see again. The tools will get better.
Like, I'm so basic. I'm like, just as long as the batteries in this thing aren't dead and my mic works, okay, good. I'm done.
This thing has no batteries. This is just strings and wood.
I know. I got to rely on batteries. I got some janky shit over here. So yeah,
I think the like ragtag spirit of it is kind of half the fun, you know?
It's true.
My whole lifestyle is ragtag. I mean, I'm just glad that I can get
feel
these goddamn streams going every Thursday.
In my studio here, I threw this together in like a decade. Like, I started doing that when I was like 13. I mean, I scrounged all this off like Marketplace and eBay, and
I think I threw this together in a decade as an album of Tom Petty demos that was unreleased. But anyway, so we should shut it down. But I appreciate y'all's service to rock and roll and to noise and to coming here and spending time with, me on doing this thing. It's there's my cat.
Cat.
Yeah, about this time they start bugging me for stuff. They know when the 2 hours is up, but then they come over and they start hounding.
Cats are smart.
Yeah, that's why I love them. Humans, not so much, but I love cats.
You got to leave your stuff to your cats and your will.
I wish I could. I wish they would outlive me. I really do. So anyway, maybe next Thursday, we'll be here next Thursday. So maybe we'll do this again. Because this is really fun. I love having so many people on screen for that.
Oh, it's great.
Interesting to me. Yeah. But yeah, Brian, thank you, man. Thanks for being up in the morning doing this. I don't know how you wake up to do this. Like this. This is.
Oh no! I thank you very much, and thank you everybody else. Yeah, no, it's just to have the opportunity to play once, not to be like over sentimental or anything, but it's actually kind of meaningful, and I treasure it. So thank you.
Yeah,
we treasure having you here.
I love to hear that.
Cheers.
That's so cool, Brian. Thank you for showing up. We really appreciate you, and hopefully we'll see you really soon. Maybe next week or something. But I leave town June 1st, and then I'm gone for like a month. So I want to get as many of these in as I can before we go.
Yeah.
All right. B, I'll see you later. Thanks, B.
I have a question.
Yeah.
The posts you made on like, Facebook and like YouTube posts, it was like, hey, tune in tonight. You mentioned there was going to be devotional news. Did I miss that?
Oh, yeah, you missed it. I'm just saying that it was rescheduled for November now because.
Okay, I did see that. I thought was that it?
Well, and there's two bands that are still confirmed: is Butter Tuna and Pal.
Okay.
They can still do November. We're trying to confirm all the other bands, so we're working through it. But yeah, we were almost had to cancel it, but we were able to reschedule.
Well, I'm glad we didn't. I would have died.
Yeah. Well,
if you can't confirm, if some of the bands don't work out, I'm still here.
Oh no, that's cool. We'll get some things together. Don't worry about it. But I'm glad you'll be there, B. And thanks for being here tonight.
Yeah.
And
have a good night.
I'll send you off now, and we'll start getting people out of here. Thanks, B. Salute. All right. Now, Brian, you better start your day and get to work.
I got to get to work. Yeah, you're exactly right. I'm out of here, guys. Thanks for having me.
Hey, see you, buddy. I really appreciate you, man.
See you next time, guys. Thanks, everybody. Bye now.
Fuck yeah. All right, Jeff. Thanks for your service. Thanks for the noise.
Yep.
Thanks for reminding me about what band names are and stuff in the chat. All right, buddy. We'll see you. All right, Douglas. Thank you as always. We appreciate
have a safe Memorial Day weekend, okay?
I'll try to remember what I'm supposed to remember.
Safe Memorial Day weekend.
For sure, dude. All right, we'll see you next time, man.
See ya.
Okay, cool. Douglas is awesome. All right, Reg, as always, hail. Hail. We'll see you soon, hopefully. We'll be in touch about devotional. See you, Reg. All right, Will. Poopy Arbuckle.
Thank you, sir. I'm going to send you an email. I'll see about maybe I can arrange for some of my students who take their music tech classes with me to extract the noise.
Oh, from the streams.
Yeah, from the streams. So
oh,
that's something
man.
I can certainly do here at the
Oh,
university.
that'd be fun because, it's not every stream we do noise, but if they picked through and found some good stuff, man, that'd be sick. I would actually consider getting a very small pressing of that stuff.
Yeah, well, that'd be brilliant. Yeah,
That'd be
absolutely.
cool. I'm just curious to what it sounds like because I've never gone back.
It's great. It's great. And the 4 times that I've seen it, it's been brilliant.
Oh, cool. So it sounds good to you. Okay, great.
And,
Well,
and
dude,
I'm going on tour the same time you are. I leave on June 1st.
And how long are you gonna be gone? You in Europe?
A month, just a month.
And you're in Europe?
Yeah, I'm going to be in. First, go to Colombia, and then the next leg is in Germany.
Wow, that's
Germany,
fantastic.
like for 2.5 weeks.
That's fantastic, dude. Well, be safe, and I appreciate you being here. And please show up when you can.
Oh yeah.
Maybe next
now
Tuesday.
that I know you exist here, I will come be a cat, not a kid, for a regular.
I just want to tell everybody that's still here. I've known Will for many years. We used to work together, and we've been in a band called Thor and the Ass Boys, which is this band with Thor, the heavy metal warrior from Canada.
I was a guest for Crapper Keeper as well.
Well, that was you got fired on stage.
I
I
did. Mr. Alligator Head Man did too much.
But then, so we've been in these weird projects over the years, and now to be in this weird project with you is really cool. Because we're old men.
Yeah, old. I got my cane right over here. You know.
The cocaine. You got the cocaine over there.
Because I can't reach the cane otherwise.
Dude, we love you, and hopefully we'll see you next Thursday.
Yeah. Much love for sure. All right. I'll see you next week.
Love you, bro. We'll see you. Man, that's cool. I've known that guy for fucking decades and decades. Thanks for all showing up. We ran a little bit over. Sorry to whoever had plans at 9, and now we're keeping you away from that because you would never leave this stream before it's over, would you? No. Okay. I got to clean up a mess. I got to feed the cats, and I'm going to hopefully enjoy a thunderstorm, which has eluded us thus far. So next Thursday we'll be around. We're here in town until June 1st, and then we go away. Go check out my videos about the pinback buttons, about the Dickies release. I got more stuff coming at you in the next few days. So I will end with my friend Super Chat Charlie waving his toilet around in your face. All right, here we go. See you later. Toilet time, bitches.